My name's Peter Bird. I started a company called Anglia Interiors in Cambridgeshire in 1974. So I've been around the block a few times. My grapevine, which is fairly good still because I've got nothing else to do except find a grapevine, tells me that the industry is finding it quite hard to find the right people to do the right jobs. I think nothing is particularly new about that. It's just that there's probably less choice of people and standards need to be higher than they used to be back in the past when it was more relevant to me. My experience was based on job centres and advertising for people, most of which took up loads of time, and the wrong people came, particularly from the job centres. Um, and of course, you've dedicated your own time and energy to trying to find someone, be enthusiastic with them, and then the only thing they really ask you is how much is the salary. Not suited People not suited to the job at all. I guess nowadays time is more valuable than some money. So I think recruitment of your staff by someone else. Um, we used to use Simon Akers' company a few times. The time you might think you're saving by interviewing people yourselves, you could probably more better spend trying to sell another kitchen. So I've adopted the policy and let the experts take the hard graft of trying to find the right people for the right job in your business or in my business as it was in those days. My take on most people, I guess, who have an independent kitchen company is it's not a job. They don't tend to go to work between 9 and 5. It actually becomes a way of life. And your way of life is based on doing enough business to keep your staff and your business happy. Um, if you need new people, whether it's a sort of warehouse man at one end or a head designer at the other, there are people out there looking for jobs, but they tend to go through recruitment companies now because they have no idea who might want their employment. So I think looking at recruitment is less worth an option. It will cost you a fee, obviously, but that fee could be made less by the amount of time you haven't got to put into trying to find and interviewing people for whatever job you've got available. Everybody knows somebody who employs a salesman that perhaps you wish you'd, or a salesperson perhaps you wish you had working for you. Um, it's a very incestuous sort of industry where people tend to go from place to place to place over a period of time or the years that they tend to spend in the kitchen industry. So why that person may never cross your carpet or your doorway. So again, if they put themselves on a list of being available or even sniffing around to see what better jobs there might be than the one they've already got, a recruitment company is going to get that information you're not likely to ever know. Having known Simon Akers for many years, since he was basically a small boy, as an area representative for Hopkinson's, knowing his industry experience and the people he has working around him, I would always give them my first call.